Hello, hello, hello. Thank you, Mike, for cooperating this time. All right. Hi, buddy. Yeah, were you playing outside, bud? Yeah, you having fun. Hi, bud. All right. Whoa, hello, hello. First comment, pretty quick. Got in here pretty darn quick. How are you? Just trying to make sure. Is my audio good? Can you hear me pretty well? Today is the official release day for everybody who didn't pre-order. Gosh, my coffee. Forgot to run the dishwasher last night, so my good coffee cup is still in the dishwasher. Boom, 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 boom. All right, let's continue on with this story. First, I want to show you uh, the the mount drop for the drops for Twitch. Here's the new mount. You can't hear anything? Riding on a puffball. All right. If you would rather not take a rest, then why not take a walk around Falcon's Nest? Make your presence known to the people, and so forth. In addition to those who have come from far and wide attend the ceremony. You may meet Lords Archerel and Elamon, who have graciously volunteered their services. They should be glad to see you. Now, if you excuse me, I must needs return to my duty. Okay. Did you get to see the new mount? No, not that one. Here is our mount that you get from the Twitch drops. So funny. There's a lot of people to talk to. Do you know when everything's set to begin? I wasn't sure how many might come, so I thought it'd be best to come early and find a spot with a great view. When I heard that Sir Emmerich was planning to make a speech, I knew I couldn't miss it. I mean, the man risked his own neck to rescue those hostages, who often do get those heroes like that in this day's work. 1 second, I got something from work. Sorry about that. Ay. Oh, allergy season's killing me. How are you today? You tired from the boat yesterday? And he's more than a fighter too. He's a thinker, he is. He's got plans to better our lives, to change things, and he'll do it by the fury. Me and my friends and family will all believe he can do it. I feel great. Work today and all already. Oh, cool. Did you get any rest, though? Bloody exciting, isn't it? Not just peace with the dragons, but with all of them heretics besides. Don't misunderstand. We've all got a healthy fear of being bathed in dragon fire. That being said, the heretics did far more to hinder our efforts here in the past. So hearing that we're close to reconciliation comes as a great relief. Yeah, I went to bed basically when we got home. Oh, nice. I am glad to see that the rumors were true. Well met, Master Carlo. And fear not. I've not mentioned no intention of begging your aid with this or that. Everything appears to be in order. My only lingering concern is that one of the convictors might not have been informed of our plans. As I recall, Vidnofnir may pass directly over their encampment. The last thing we need is a glory-seeking nobleman attempting to slay a Dravanian ambassador to a peace conference. Okay. How much has changed since we fought alongside each other in the vault? If you have told me then that we would soon be hosting a peace conference, I would have thought you a naive fool. Yet here we are preparing to make that fantasy a reality. Ha! And here I am laboring to make it so. Lord Arturel, if I may. Certainly, First Commander. How may I be of service? Some of the convictors are refusing to stand down. The majority were willing to do so, but a small party have instead pledged to engage any Dravanians bound for the Falcon's Nest. Fury take me. They would defy Sir Emmeric's commands. If they dare attack Vidnofnir, it will not come to that. But to see that it does not, we must needs hasten to their encampment. They should be far more reluctant to oppose us when a lord of House Fortemps presents. I understand completely. Let us depart at once. But ere we do, I must ask, would you look after Emmerin while I am away? As you know, he has ever been an impulsive, changeable child. But recently, he seems to have been suffering with a bout of melancholy. I thought to lift his spirits by having him assist with guard duty, a simple but honorable charge, unlikely to expose him to danger given the presence of so many other knights. Alas, he has taken no interest, and I fear he may abandon his post in my absence. All I ask is that you keep an eye on him until I return, exhausting that it might be. Thank you, my friend. I promise we will not be long. Doubt it. Huh. Almost dropped my precious nectar. Almost. That's a no-go. Where are we going? I love how they give us these potions, but we don't use them. They're pointless. I'm rather busy at the moment, old boy. Guarding this tavern, as it were. Oh, I see now. Artel thought I might be derelict in my duties, eh? The nerve of my brother to question my dedication. But since you are here, mayhap I can put you to proper use. The wasteland beyond the walls must be kept safe for travelers, yet I have been forbidden from leaving Falcon's Nest. This dude made us do all of his errands for him the last time, and now he's making us do it again. It wouldn't do for our esteemed guest to be devoured by wolves, oh no. Yet, that is precisely what will happen if we do not call the roaming packs. Your map, if I may? Right, there. Those are the points our scouts marked for patrol. I'll leave it to you, old boy. Come, Honorette, I must return to my rounds. Oh dear, do be careful, my lord. He just disappeared, and now I have to go do his dirty work. River. Sorry, 1 second. Another message from work. Report to him, but I guarantee he's already going to be gone. Oh, he's actually here. Bonsu Carlu, Wolves Bane. It pleases me to inform you that I have completed my rounds and that all is well in Falcon's Nest. Oh, and there was a grizzlied fellow looking for you. You know, the one who made that arsonist confessed? Clever that. Thankward, was it? He was asking for you. Anyway, once I noticed the garnished weapons he was sporting, I deemed it a waste to leave him be. I dispatched him to an area I neglected to mark on your map. Yes, this one. If you hurry, he might still be there. I love my dragon. Ay, ay, ay. Where are we going? And him. Fancy meeting you here, Biome 'Twas fortunate I came when I did. These two would not have fared well against the wolves on their own. The young lord wasted no time taking advantage of you, did he? And me, I suppose. Let us return to the Falcon's Nest then, and see what other thrilling task he may have for us. Yay! Boom, boom. And there they are, a pair of gallant heroes if I ever saw them. Comrades in arms, reunited at last. By your selfless sacrifice, have you guaranteed the safety of our many guests? On behalf of Ishgard, I thank you both. And with that, there is not left to do but enjoy our well-earned respite. Unlin seems rather pleased with himself. Oh, and this should, of course, go without saying, but let's keep those last few favors between us, yes? Ardolo wouldn't understand. Right. Then, the first floor of those barracks have been converted into a tavern for the duration of the conference. Why don't you go and have something to eat? For once, I suggest a suggestion with which I agree. Go ahead, Bonuntu. I will join you in none. Well, I'll join you in none too, sir.
Welcome, welcome. Find yourself an empty seat and I'll be with you in a moment.
I don't like where this is going.
Cold out, isn't it? Here, a mug on the house. Let's get some colour back in them cheeks. Afraid food will be a bit longer than usual. We've got a lot of hungry folk to feed, what with the conference and all. Oh, so many people with cause to celebrate. To think there could be peace in our time, after all them years of fighting. When I heard about the conference, I knew I had to come. I knew I had to be here, to do my bit. My husband, he died fighting the dragons, you see. And here we are, about to break bread with him. You all right, my friend? You look tired. Reckon you could do with a good long rest?
Told you I didn't agree with this.
After all you've done, I say you've earned it. Sleep now. Sleep. Sleep and leave us to our affairs. This was never your fight.
My son. They told me he walks in Alone's halls. Him and the rest of his unit.
They told me the same.
I expect they think it's comforting. Every time I come, I cry. I cannot bear to remember, but to forget would be 1,000 times worse. Yet that is what they would have us do. Accept this truth for the sake of peace. Bury the past and look to the future. But he was my future, my flesh and blood, my heart.
Is this it? We're the only ones with the courage to oppose this madness? Cowards, a lot of them. They think only of the prize, of the peace Sir Emeric promises them. They know in their hearts it's a lie, but they go along with it anyway, desperate fools. But not I. Not I! I see the worm that killed my brother in my dreams every night, and I will not rest until he lies broken at my feet. Him and every last one of his accursed kin. All this nonsense about kings of Eld, as if I care what they did or didn't do, makes no difference to me and mine. Have the dragons sued for peace in 1,000 years? Are they bollocks? It's a bloody ruse is what it is, and Sir Emeric and the rest of them bloody fallen for it.
But what can we do? They believe, and naught we can say will ever change their minds. Whether we like it or not, man and dragon will come together at Vulcan's Nest, and all will be forgiven. Forgiven and forgotten.
No. I will not let that happen. They will remember the true face of the enemy. I will show it to them. And we will rise up against them once more.
Hey! Hey! This is no time for napping. Do you have your wits about you? Good. Come with me. We have a crisis on our hands.
Hear me, brothers and sisters. Do not be fooled by the honeyed words of the Dravarnians. The peace they promise is but a prelude to slaughter. Remember your husbands and wives never returned from war. Your children torn apart by fang and claw. All your loved ones shown no mercy. Does not your heart cry out for vengeance? Your blood boil at the injustice? Remember the face of your enemy, brothers and sisters. Remember it, and strike back!
You there! Don't just stand around gawping! Do something, man! Stop her! Yes, my lord.
See here the true nature of the Highborn. With lies and deception they lead us to our doom. And dare we raise our voices in dissent? Death is our reward. This is the choice they have given us, brothers and sisters. Death by dragon's fang, or death by nobleman's command. Death to all we hold dear! choices, nobleman! You will take no more from me! No more! No more!
What have you done? I only did as you ordered, my lord. I gave no such order. I did not. I never meant for anyone to...
Dun dun dun. Well, that took a turn. I dare say that could not have played out any worse, given the first commander and Lord Artelo not here to take control of the situation. Spoke with the messenger who said that they would be returning shortly, but until they do, naught will be done. Lord Elmon has retreated to the barracks and is refusing to speak to anyone. Therefore, it falls to us to ensure that order has been fully restored. Come, let us walk the streets and speak with the people. Aye, aye. My wife and I fell while playing with the others at first. The concierge tended to our bruises afterwards. Those mad fools have ruined everything, and for what? I had heard the rumors that the young lord was a drunken fool. That imbecile thought it would be a good idea to let him have the run of the Falcon's Nest. Well, I say him and Sir Emmerich take their bloody change and shove it. Wow. I'll not be taken in by that rot again. They were wrong to resort to violence, but when I heard her speak, her words were a dagger in my heart. Who are we to decide that enough is enough and that their calls for justice can never be answered? Will this be the end of it, or will there be others like them and the true brothers? I do not want to bear steel against my kinsmen ever again. I do not know if I ever even can. Well, what say you? So the violence has passed, but the people are far from recovered. That is to be expected. For the moment, it appears that no innocents were harmed by the guards. The blame for all casualties can be placed squarely upon the protesters. Nevertheless, the people will not soon forget the image of a young lordling ordering the public execution of an unarmed protester, one whose words resonate with the hearts of many. After all, who among us has not lost loved ones? 'Tis true. Ooh. 240. Samurai. They all look cool, but we're not keeping them. Lord Archinel and the first commander should have returned by now. Okay. To the tavern then. Their first order of business will be to speak to Lord Elamon and somehow doubt that he has moved an ilm since we last saw him. And probably so. Hey yo, what up, CP? Don't worry, there's a dragon in the room. The king is here. Ah, no. There will be time for that later. I, for one, am more concerned about picking up the pieces. What do we know? According to intel reports, the protest was orchestrated by the young woman whom Lord Elamon ordered shot. She and her conspirators infiltrated Falcon's Nest, posing as servants and guests. Several were taken alive, others resisted and were struck down. Still others took their own lives. Our forces suffered casualties as well, but by the grace of the Fury, no civilians were seriously injured. Still more remarkably, the ringleader yet lives for the time being, at least. The Sherlands are doing what they can for her, but she may not live through the night. Given their impeccable timing, it is like the convictors. It is like that the convictors who drew us away from the Harmlet were in league with the protesters. Accordingly, we have detained them for questioning. Gonna keep you up, but gonna turn you down and finish my move. All right, brother. Appreciate you being here. You've been lurking. I'll be sworn that these villagers spent as much effort plotting the failure of this peace conference as we did its success. Well, if the mood of the hamlet is any indication, theirs have been more fruitful labors. In the wake of the protest, the people seem disillusioned. You spoke with them then. I see. Sir Emmerich placed his trust in me. It will be difficult to explain what has happened here. Remember how far we have come, First Commander. The people's faith may be shaken, but we convinced them before, and we will do so again. If we can but find a means to remind them, to show them once more the promise that change holds for all, then this tragedy, too, shall pass into the past. We must pray that you are right. Nevertheless, for the time being, I have no choice but to suspend the peace conference pending Sir Emmeric's final decision. Under the circumstances, I cannot leave Falcon's Nest by until will you deliver my report to the Lord Commander in my stead? See. Get up, Elamon. You're going with him. Go on without me. I was not asking. You will answer for your actions in person. Is that clear? Yes, my lord. Come, Honoret. Your manservant is not here. In fact, I have not seen him for some time. Honoret? Honoret? I could have sworn he was. Ay, ay, ay. Wavering kitten. Wow.
No, no. What have they done to you? Onawa! Onawa!
I'll look into it.
Is that you, my lord? You seem rather flustered.
Because of you, you imbecile! What in the seven hells happened to you?
My apologies. Some few of the guests expressed a wish to leave, and I implored them to stay. It would seem they took issue with my request.
had only been more careful with my words.
Do not blame yourself, my lord. I know that you and your brother have Ishgard's best interests at heart. That poor woman. She lives in the past, clinging to the memories of the lost. But the future holds so much promise, so much joy. And you know that better than any.
Honour? Calm yourself. The boy will live. But it's imperative we get him inside and into the care of a Kairujin without delay. Oh, we were so close! Why does it all have to fall to pieces? Don't they want to live in peace? Don't they want to be happy? We all want the same thing! And still it falls to pieces! Tell me, what was I supposed to do? Someone, anyone, tell me, what was I supposed to do? Stop looking to others. You make your choice and you live with the consequences. And what would you know about consequences? You who always know just what to say and just what to do. Your every deed is greeted with a round of applause. You know nothing about me. I have fought tooth and nail for the people I hold dear. Done everything in my power to save them. And I have failed. Learn to live with it. I have.
Red, over here punching people's lights out. Take it easy. I may have overreacted, but it needed to be done. He was becoming hysterical. I'm sorry. Reading some of this context is, I don't know. The English is just not right, so then it messes with my brain. I have to go back and reread it. I understand the desire to look for reasons, for excuses, to convince yourself you had no choice. But the past is the past, and there is not to be gained from reliving your mistakes. I know this, but he... Thancred has lost all patience with Lord Alamant. Hellfire Claws. Is that cool? I love how they give you like 240 item level, but after you complete the main story, you can do all of the dailies to get the better item. It's just me. Seems weird. I have no desire to wait for the Lordling to emerge from his puddle of self-pity. We have important matters to attend to in Ishgard. right here, for instance. $270, and then this stuff, this is from the raid, and this is $270 to $275. That gear is $270. So it's just the weapon. That's $275. I don't need the earring, I do need the boots. Sorry, I thought I heard my son. You are expected, sir. Of course I'm expected. I'm always expected. Word of the demonstration and resolution outstripped you. By unto every man, woman, and child of Ishgard has heard the tale. 'Tis rumored that my youngest lack of judgment was to blame. Of course, such stories are prone to exaggeration. What exactly came to pass? I see. So that is the truth of it. Regardless of his intent, the result is undeniable. He has furthered the cause of these misguided few who cannot let go of the past. In an instant, the delicate peace we were poised to forge is once more beyond us. To dwell so deeply on the war and the vengeance it begets, only for that to be taken away. It is. It is any wonder that they have left bereft. For what was this sacrifice have we not to show for our suffering? I thought peace a sufficient value, but mayhap I was mistaken. We're warriors, Lord Edamont, and ours is a nation built on centuries of warfare. Right or wrong, this is who we are, and we deny it at our peril. To hold on to the past without being beholden to it, we must needs find a way to honor the sacrifice of our forefathers without glorifying in their excesses. Difficult path to be sure. We dare not deny the scars which mar out our nation's soul, lest we spur our disillusioned souls to retrace them. But as you say, we dare not revel in past glories either, for they are tainted all. A clear, unambiguous enemy, and undeniably righteous cause. 'Tis a bitter reflection, but lies though they did long suffer to unite us. Nice. Oh, you got a nice one. No truth will ever serve as well, I fear. Yet we are not without options. At our last meeting, a proposal was tabled by the other members of the Eorzean Alliance for joint military exercise to strengthen the ties between our nations and test our readiness to meet with a common threat. I had thought to delay these exercises until after the peace conference, but mayhap a grand melee would just be the thing to lift our beguiled spirits. Better still, an occasion for the Temple Knights and the Watch to take the fields as allies A unified Ishgardian force filled with men and women from all walks of life, which would stand against a coalition of the allied nations' finest. Hosted by Ishgard in the shadow of the Gates of Judgment, a victory under such circumstances would serve as a reaffirmation, nay, a declaration to all and sundry that we are as strong and united as ever. Boom. Such a victory would do much to fan the flames of patriotism, it is true. But if we should be defeated, though even to hold our own against the cream of three nations might be presented as a triumph, very well, you may count on my support for what little it is worth. However, I have a request. I would have my son, Elamont, take part in the grand melee. But by his deeds has he brought shame upon Ishgard, and so by his deeds I would have him bring our nation honor. As you wish, my lord. If it is his desire, then it shall be done. Now then, we have no time to lose. Bayantu, would you be so kind as to deliver my instructions to Lucia? I shall write to the alliance leaders at once and begin making arrangements for the grand melee. Should you chance to see my son, pray inform him of his duty. If he has not already returned, he will soon enough, making every effort to avoid me. Boom. Bum, 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 bum. But okay. No words from Thancred. Now words from Thancred. Got it. So that is their solution, a grand melee to unite the people. And what part would they have you play in this affair, I wonder? You, whom they have taken into their confidence, upon whom they have come too heavily to rely. And will you oblige them when the proposition is made? Will you stand for Ishgard once more? I will stand for my friends and comrades, not a nation. A poor choice of words for friends tried and true then, the living and the lost. So, for this grand melee of his, Sir Emmerich wishes to field a force comprising both his temple knights and Hilda's watch. Yes, I can only imagine what she will have to say about that. In fact, curiosity compels me to go and see her myself. Okay. Well met, Bayantu. Have you spoken with Sir Emmerich? Yes, as I'm talking to you on this table. Because I am a heathen, and I do what I want. I was aware of the Alliance's request, so Sir Emmerich would turn these exercises into a spectacle for the masses. It is not that I doubt the efficiency of such a plan. Indeed, I know its effectiveness only too well, having witnessed it firsthand. Nevertheless, he has not once given me reason to doubt his intentions, and these are desperate times indeed. I will select knights for the event forthwith. As for the watch, did he know? How considerate of Master Thancred to seek out our young watch commander on his own volition. Alas, he acted prematurely. Pray deliver the list of watch candidates to Hilda. I would have her best men, not her most dispensable. Okay. Anger's been telling me all about Sir Emmerich's grand soiree. Seems we're expected to join in. It's nice of him to invite us and all, but I hope he knows what he's doing, because we aren't dressed to dance with professional bleeding soldiers. Well, well, seems the first commander's gone and handpicked her guests. Can't say I disagree with her choices, though. She's got a good eye. We'll be fighting too. Reckon it inspired the lads if you were. Might take their mind their minds off getting their hides tanned and all. Think about it, eh? I hate to ask, but you haven't seen our favorite lordling, have you? Sigh. I thought not. On the assumption that he is not to be found in his father's loving embrace, I suggest we split up and look for him. I'll search foundation and you the pillars. Okay. I found him. I carried Honoret to the manor. Our best Shergians are tending to him as we speak. He has yet to wake, but surely he will. So father has volunteered me for this grand melee of theirs. Sigh. My beloved family, always making my decisions for me. No, it's not like that. It's just, oh, you wouldn't understand. How could you? You are free to be the man you want to be, whereas I am a son of House Fortemps. Don't you see? My future was determined before I was born. What I could and could not do. Right or wrong, that was the way of it, until the old order began to crumble. Now we wander amidst the rubble, searching for a purpose, for a place. All around me, brave men and women rise to the occasion. With faith and conviction, they dedicate themselves to their causes, but not I. I was terrified of making the wrong choice, which is why I let better men make them for me. Do this, do that, take this duty, guard this conference. I suppose I have convinced myself I was above it, until your friend showed me otherwise. When I saw Honore, I wanted to scream. I wanted someone to blame, but in the end, there was only me. Only me. So you see, I cannot meekly bow my head and accept father's command. Such cowardice is what brought me to this point. I will go to Sir Emmerich, and I will make my own decision. Speak with Sir Emmerich. The Lord Commander is not to be disturbed. May I ask what matter demands his personal attention? I see. Very well. You may enter. Of course. I am bound to do what I want.
Lord Commander, if I may, I wish to speak with you before the Grand Melee.
Proceed.
How do you do it, my lord? How do you lead with such certainty, when so many of our countrymen will not hear of peace with the Dravanians? Some of them hate you almost as much as the dragons themselves. They decry you as a patricide in the streets. They even tried to kill you, for God's sakes. Yet still you march on, undaunted, where no archbishop dared to tread. What is your secret? Where do you find the strength?
For centuries, our nation has been punished for the sins of our forefathers. If our punishment is to end, I believe we must right the wrongs of antiquity and move forward as a nation united. Needless to say, my father did not share this opinion. He
did not believe the people strong enough to bring about their own deliverance, trusting only in himself. Tyranny seemed to him the only solution. But I have faith in the people, Lord Amanalain. I have faith that they will weather this storm and overcome every trial we set before them. Many have fought and died to see this blight upon our nation's history cleansed, and I would not let their sacrifices be in vain. Though we invite reprisals, the risk is worth the reward.
I want to believe. I do. Lord Commander, through my careless orders, a pall has been cast over these proceedings, and I beg the opportunity to make amends. I, Amanalain de Forton, do hereby request leave to take part in the Grand Melee.
Who am I to deny such a heartfelt plea? We would be honored to have you join the fray, my lord.
He's growing up.
You'll take charge of the Ishgardian forces.
For all my other responsibilities, I am still Lord Commander of the Temple Knights, and I would not soon yield this duty to another.
The esteemed Sir Emeric leading the Temple Knights and the Watch into battle along with my youngest. I could wish for no more.
Then you wish for too little, my lord. There is another who might yet join the fray. An indispensable ally to whom we owe much and more. An adventurer beholden to none, who nevertheless chose to champion our cause, who has shared in our suffering and in our glory. A warrior without equal, who I am privileged to call a friend. There is no one I would rather have fighting by my side.
You guys are all weak.
I ask this in full knowledge of your obligations, and will not think less of you should you refuse. But if your conscience will allow it, might you oblige me, my friend, one more time? Together we shall give the people a spectacle for the ages, a celebration to mark the dawning of a new era.
Right, thank Red. God's help me. I think it might be love. I dare say it might be cheating too. Your mere presence is enough to turn the tide of most battles. And did you see the way his eyes lit up when you nodded? 'Twas a look of boundless relief and joy. One would think a politician more practiced at concealing his emotion. Still, his honesty does him credit. For a moment, I was fair inspired to pledge myself to the cause, but that would be improper. This is their fight and yours, but not mine. Got the bow. Musketoon for the machinist. Arcanist. Oh, we get the victory. Okay. Sir Emmerich informs me that the Alliance leaders have agreed to his proposal. The Grand Melee will be held here in the shadow of the Gates of Judgment and in sight of the capital. An announcement has been made and allied forces are currently en route. The eyes of Ishgard are upon us by two. We must not fail. A rare opportunity to see you pit against yourself against allied forces outside of Cartanu. Perhaps. I would not miss this for the world. There he is, I say. When you didn't appear, I began to question nothing. Never mind. Ahem. To think that we are mere moments away from facing the cream of Eorzeans solitary in battle. That I am mere but what if... Oh, what am I saying? I have to stop imagining the worst. I must think of the victory, of the glory, of the stories I will tell Honoro when he awakes. Okay. I'm ready, old boy. Are you? I am ready. By the Fury, how could I forget? Father, bid me present this to you. I know it is sudden, but we believe that the man would find it inspiring if you bore the colors House 4 tempt in battle. Pray do this in his honor. During the grand melee, some of your gear will be glamored. Your attributes and abilities will be unaffected. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Good to know. Oh, I get a fight against Rabon?
Let all here present heed well the rules of engagement.
The Grand Melee is a large-scale battle in which an allied company of Udal, Gridania, and Limsa forces will be pitted against the company of Ishgardian forces. When a combatant is incapacitated, the opposing company will be awarded tactical points. First company to attain and designated tactical rating of 100 points is declared the victor. During the Grand Melee, officiants may mark certain combatants with the Fury's gaze, which will be indicated by an ethereal tether linking them to their company's flag. While defeating most combatants will award your company tactical point, defeating marked combatants will award your company 10. Marked combatants also possess enhanced attributes, rendering them more powerful and more difficult to defeat. Defending and defeating these combatants is the key to victory.
For the honor and the glory of Ishgard.
Okay.
All is ready then. Very well. Brave men and women of the Eorzean Alliance,
Let the grand melee begin!
Grand melee begin! I did it! Cyclops, everybody on guard. All forces fall back. Pop that sucker right in his eye. Continue the melee. I will deal with him. Daft sad. You're the man. Back to it. All forces form a line on Bayun 2. Now. Lieutenant, I will not lie. I was hoping it would come to this. So then, shall we dance? Damn it all. Dude, this is so freaking cool. I gotta fight by Rabon. Love it. We did it.
Did he win? Then we...
Ooh, let's do that. Won by a landslide.
Victory is ours! Ishgard! Ishgard! Well fought, my friend. You truly are the warrior of warriors. Thank the Fury you were on our side.
Oh, my lungs are burning, and I can barely stand. I didn't think I could do it, but then I did. We did. We faced the Alliance's best, and together, with one heart, with one purpose, we prevailed. After 1,000 years of hardship, of strife and bloodshed, we are strong enough to rise to any challenge, be it on the battlefield or beyond. The future holds so much promise, so much joy. We need only show them the way.
Such a young man is growing up to a big, strong boy.
A truly magnificent display, Sir Knight. While doubtless less than pleased, I am quite sure the Grand Companies are honored to have been bested by such valiant warriors.
The honor was ours, Your Grace.
I am pleased to see that Ishgard's proud martial tradition is being upheld. When the time comes, I trust you will fight alongside your brothers and sisters in the Eorzean Alliance with the same fervor you displayed in opposing them. I note that our friend elected to take the field in Ishgardian colors.
At my behest, Your Grace. If we have given offense, the blame lies with me.
Fear not, Sir Knight. It was a surprise, nothing more. And any hint of ill feeling was thoroughly dispelled by the spectacle of our mutual friend's duel with General Raubarn. On the subject of surprises, I could not help but marvel at the passion and unity of purpose displayed by your countrymen, given the troubling reports we have received of late.
I shall take that as a compliment, Your Grace. The events to which you allude are the price of change. The end of the Dragonsong War marks the beginning of a new era for our nation, and for the people, high and lowborn alike, who will lead her into the future.
Ah, yes. The people. Change is indeed a perilous thing, for we who seek it, and they who fear it. I shall pray for Ishgard, and for you.
Well, that made for a refreshing change. Congratulations on your victory, by the way. Ishgardians certainly seem happy with themselves. I, for my part, am merely glad you did not strain anything in the process of single-handedly winning the battle for them. Tis but a scratch, I assure you, and I will not suffer you to worry over me. Not when we have a dozen far more important concerns.
Definitely something more than just a scratch.
Still, as your stola never tires of telling me, we can but face them head-on one at a time. One day at a time, as Minfilia would have done.
All's balls, I had forgotten what it was like to feel so alive. Not since leaving the blood sands have I had the privilege. Not since the bull of Al Amigo hung up his swords. Back then, the outcome might have been different, but I did not begrudge you in your victory. I know how far you have come, how much you have endured. Our fight only confirmed it. We shall have to do it again one day, when time allows. I shall look forward to it. Now go. Go to the Ishgardians and celebrate your victory. You have earned it. Come, Pippin. Her Grace is expecting us. Lead on, Father. Said your goodbyes. In all the years I've known Raban, I cannot recall ever seeing him look so happy in defeat. Well, everything seems to be falling into place, does it? Does it not? The Ishgardians have claimed their symbolic victory, and the Eorzean alliance has been strengthened in the process. Be proud, Biontu. You made this happen. Well, thank you. Dun, dun. You have earned the emote victory. I have a feeling that's going to be used in a quest. No, not you. What you got? What you got for me? Scala? Astrologian? Red Mage. We have done it. Nay, you have done it. You have brought us the victory we so desperately needed. There is naught left but to return to the capital. Come, let us see what reception awaits us. Is it going to be good? Is it going to be bad? A moment of truth.
My lord!
Honorwa, my boy. Shouldn't you be in bed?
Thank you for your concern, my lord. But I have largely recovered from my ordeal, and I have naught but several scars to show for it, which I have been told some women may find appealing.
I see. And to think I was worried sick over you.
It's true.
I'm not sure I understand, my lord.
Well, let's put that theory to the proof, shall we?
My lord?
'Twould seem that a great many things have occurred in my absence. I thought I might begin to make amends by welcoming you in person.
The messengers spared not their chocobos to bring us word of your victory in the grand melee. I cannot well describe our elation when we heard the news. It called to mind the day we rejoined the Eorzean alliance, and I glimpsed hope rekindled in the eyes of the people.
My mustache looks just like Lord Edelmont's.
Sir Emmerich, the time is now.
Aye, that it is. Reconvene the conference and summon Vidofnir to Falcon's Nest. We will make peace with Hraesvelga's brood and hasten this bloody war to its end.
Yes, Lord Commander.
I will send word to Artoirel and bid him resume preparations. Emmanuel, you will place yourself at your brother's disposal. He will be glad of your assistance.
No stopping it now, is there? We should inform Y'shtola and the others.
My dear friend, I doubt I will ever be able to thank you enough. But when the conference is successfully concluded, I damn well mean to try.
Okay then. They say you dueled General Raban within a ring of flames. I did not think the man so ostentatious. Would that I could have seen it. After we parted ways in Myota's cave, I returned here to speak with Tartu. We agreed to tell the others only that our search for Mephilia had reached an impasse. I subsequently learned that you had left for Falcon's Nest, but I thought it had best to keep myself for a time. I am want to rely on you overmuch when we are together, and I needed to think, to reflect. I still do, I suspect, but matters here seem to be coming to a head. In short, there are some things I feel I must say, though nothing so urgent that I cannot wait until after the conference. So let us make for Falcon's Nest and see if Lord Arderel has need of our assistance. Okay. Well met, Master Carlu, and thank you for looking after my brother. They say he fought bravely, that he did not dishonor his house, but you, my lord, to you we owe everything. As you can see, we have made every effort to strike while the iron is hot. We made our intentions known that all would be welcome to attend, and so they came. By the grace of the Fury, they came. The ceremony will not be a lengthy affair, but there is still much to be done. I would speak with you more, but I must see to my duties. As for you and Master Alphino, you will do not but enjoy yourselves. Is that clear? If any dare beg your assistance again, I will have words. Yes, sir. Well, there you have it. We have been forbidden from meddling. Shall we wait, or have you other matters to attend before the ceremony begins? Wait. With Alphino to see, or for the ceremony. Excellent. I only hope Thancred and the others will not be late. Falcono events do not come around very often. I think that's how I pronounce it. Yeah, probably not.
The appointed hour approaches.
Aye.
She begged leave to watch the proceedings. I saw no reason not to grant it.
Should I choose to deviate from my prepared remarks, I ask that you trust in my judgment.
Have I ever done otherwise?
since our peoples met thus, children of Thordan, even by our reckoning.
Vidofnir, daughter of Hraesvelga, we give thanks for your visit, and bid you welcome to Falcon's Nest.
Our sire bade us hearken unto the whispers of our hearts. They spoke to us of a paradise lost, of bonds of brotherhood which they yearned to see restored.
Ours too yearn for such a restoration, and they have guided us here this day, that they might yearn no longer. Brothers and sisters, ye who stand as witness, hearken to me! Since the days of Eld, when the bonds betwixt man and dragon were sundered by our hand, our peoples have known only war. Bloodshed without end, losses beyond counting, and still we fought. And still we fought. Some wounds do not heal. The dead cannot be returned to us. But we, the living, can yet choose another course. Here and now, we can lay down this burden, this hatred, this vengeance. Our forebears fought not so that we could die, but that we might live. So let us honor their sacrifice and spare our children this death sentence. Let us gift them a new legacy. Life.
Betwixt our peoples yawneth a divide deeper than the deepest abyss, wider than the widest sea. Generations will live and die ere this divide is bridged. Knowing this, doth thy heart yet yearn for peace, son of Thordan?
Look now on the legacy we would leave to our children. A dream of peace, inscribed in stone for generations to come.
Even the dragon was like, huh?
Father and his beloved, as they were so long ago, happy and at peace. The dream they shared shall be ours once more.
final chorus is nigh, and all will be held to account. All will bathe in the flames of retribution. Till the coming of that day, look you on your sins and despair, for none shall escape my wrath. None shall escape my revenge!
Seven hells. Damn you, Nidhogg. Hells, take that worm! While he lives, we'll never know peace.
Aye! There'll be no end to this war till Nidhogg is dead and gone!
So let's kill the bastard and be done with it. Death to Nidhogg! Death to Nidhogg! Death to Nidhogg!
Death to Nidhogg! Death to Nidhogg! Death to Nidhogg! Death to Nidhogg! Death to Nidhogg! Death to Nidhogg!
What'd he say? There they go, the last of the guests. Having come hither with hope in their hearts, they depart with hatred and bloodlust. Till the moment I saw him strike, I still held some hope, some small hope that with what you had seen at Asla's Law was an illusion, perhaps, but he acted without hesitation, as did Sir Emmerich. For a mercy, Vidofnir's wound was not mortal, or so Lucia tells me. The dragon was spirited away to the Annex Shrine to receive care with her brethren. We can but hope her recovery is swift. But such was surely Nidhogg's intent, to deliver a proclamation not only to the children of Thornton, but to his kindred. War is coming, and ye who do not stand with us stand apart. She was an example, a message to her brood, another instrument of his vengeance like Estinian. 240. And battle stance. Armor offending, armor of maiming, armor of striking, armor of sky. We'll do the offending. When I said I wished to speak with you after the conference, I confess I envisioned rather a happier circumstance. If anything, however, this latest tragedy makes the need more pressing. There are things I must say, not to the warrior of light or even my fellow scion, but to you, Biantu, my friend. But not here, no. But of course, the intercary of Camp Dragonhead is still open to us. Let us go there. Oh, okay. No. Oh my goodness. My brain was just lagging out right there. Like, what are we doing? Greetings, sure. Shall I show you inside? Yes. Greetings. It's a massive mug.
Forgive me. That took longer than expected. You seem puzzled. Oh, these. I thought something warming might not go amiss. It was not all that long ago that we sat here, you and I, in our very own falling snows, as Lord Horshfon called it. I still struggle to believe he is gone. And Azelle too. I had such hopes for her. Master Matoya asked me what it was all for. Why we fight. And why we die. Were I still commander of the Braves, I would doubtless have replied, for the future of Eorzea. But I'm not that man. Not anymore. I needed a new answer. One that I could live with. And when I saw Estinian at the ceremony, I knew at last what it was. I do not want to be a man who sacrifices his friends and family for a cause. I want to fight for Estinian, and I want to save him. When Nidhogg leads the Horde into battle, Ser Emeric and his forces will do what they believe must be done. That is their choice to make. Yet even if Ser Emeric is willing to forsake Estinian, I am not. We must fight for him, for he is our friend and ally. We may struggle, we may fail, but we must try.
Aid those in need.
Lord Orshafon would be proud. I knew you would understand. Together, we will surely find a way.
Thank you, Bantu. It is unfair of me to unburden myself in this manner, time after time, but I am glad that you permit me nonetheless. You are my true friend and ally. Though not all of our fellow Scions will support our stance on Estinian, I have faith that we will win them over in due course. Such is the infectious power of hope. Movie Beekeeper is good. Recommend it. Good to know. I'll have to look into it. Right, that is quite enough solemn introspection for one night. I think we would both benefit from some time in the company of Tartu. She stays for us at Fort Tempest Manor. Let us not keep her waiting for much longer. It's on Amazon Prime. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Yet again, we walk in all too familiar path. I am reminded of when we first came to this manor. Lost and uncertain, we were granted cessor to our hour of need. We were saved, and now it is our turn to return the favor. Ty, stay with Emily tonight so Ryan and I can crash at yours. Hi. Here. Let no one say that the Scions do not repay their debts. After all, what kind of people would we be if we forsook our friends? If we stopped looking for Yadal and Palamo, or if we gave up hope for bringing Minfilia back? Though she knew it would cost her dearly, Minfilia reached out to us to deliver a message. She believed it was imperative that we understand that the true nature of this star of the rift between Zodiark and Hydaelyn, and of the Ascian's inspiration. But for all that we have been revealed, I cannot shake the suspicion that there is much we have yet to learn. I have no idea what's going on in the chat. They're going nuts. In any event, I think it time we step back from the fray and carefully consider our next course of action. It will not be easy to turn this tragedy to triumph, but we will find a way. We will. A getaway? Didn't you guys just go on a vacation like last month? You've learned the emote battle stunts.
Of all the ways for it to end. Even before his transformation, I could feel the worm's hatred swirling about Estinian. The terrible, all-consuming rage.
After the cutscene.
To fuel a 1,000-year quest for vengeance. It was all I could do not to run away screaming. But Ishgardians, nay, all Eorzeans, are made of sterner stuff. They face danger and death on a daily basis, and understand what it takes to win a war.
Think not too deeply on Master Matoya's words. Her intent was but to steal our resolve. That, and to remind us to look beyond these passing conflicts to trials greater still, to the truth which hides at the heart of this world.
So that's your aim, is it?
You disapprove?
Not at all. I believe it's traditional for the student to follow in the footsteps of the master. And you are so very alike.
It should be a minute, did it not say? Yeah, if you click on it, it says 1 minute. No, if you click on it, it says make me do a plank for a minute. There's like a description.
Change. That great inexorable wave was upon us, and soon all of Ishgard would bend to its will. For all our sins, for all our scars, The future for which we had long yearned was at last within our grasp. But it would be bought at a heavy price. For in those twilight hours did Nidhogg cry out for vengeance, and his brethren raised their voices for the final chorus of the Dragonsong War.
The Memoirs of Count Edmond for Budapest. Oh, these are long cutscenes. Caution, Yada. That is all I ask. Do not be so eager to place your faith in them. Not until we know more. Your supervisor call you to tell you that? Or dad call you to tell you that? Who's that? I need to clear out my inventory. The gears of change. Main singer request, cause and effect. Oh, I need... All right. Do my plank. It's hot in here, so I need something to put my feet on. All right, it's a full minute. I'm gonna start a timer on my watch because I don't have timers set up on my thing. Stop it. So right there. 1 minute. Start. And go. It's been like a month and a half since I added this on here. Then again, you got switched back to day shift, so and time. I don't know if you can see this, but time's going off. Oh. All right. That is the end of our stream for today. Appreciate everybody that came out, supported. I'm a little out of breath. I haven't done a plank in a while. Woo. I will stream on Monday, but after that, there will be no stream on Friday. I'm going out of town with my family. So there will be no Friday stream. There will be a Monday stream. And then after the week after that, my wife is helping with VBS, so I'll be watching the kids. So if I stream, it'll have to be back in, I don't know why it's doing double alerts. Or triple alerts. I have no idea. But yes, I will have to stream later. I'll put in the Discord what time we'll be streaming the following week. But yes, I will do my squats since you decided to redeem it during my outro. But like I said, Monday stream, and then I'll be on vacation. All right. Appreciate all the love and support. Like, subscribe, follow, all of the above. You know, even if you know, I just appreciate you guys being here. You know, enjoy playing video games, and I just want to share it with the world. I'll see you guys on Monday.